Hi there, it's day 202, and today's topic is be present and the model of the world. What am I referring to? Now, similar topic with yesterday topic, and it's about that we have, well, trying to orient ourselves. We have the opportunity, of course, to think about yesterday, present, and tomorrow. And the other day, I spoke to you and I said it's good to be present because if you are here now, you don't feel any anxiety. It's only when you compare things from the past or in the future and that you are afraid of what may come or not come in your way. And well, if you're planning tomorrow, then it's just the next moment that you're living. And well, no, all what you are thinking about the world, how the world is, what you attract, what will you attract in your life, and what will you become, is also or everything depending on your conscious mind, how you see things and how you value things. So everybody has this model of the world, and there can be two people going for the same goal, going the same road, and they will live the moment very differently. And so maybe you have a wonderful day, maybe it's raining, and one guy sees only the beauty in it and says, well, it was always he puts his focus on the good that he can gain from the moment, while the other one is only seeing that it's raining because he loved the sun. And so everything is depending on how do you decide to value things that happen. And I think about most important for me is I want to finish the day and thinking this was a beautiful day, and I want to wake up and also to go in bed while thinking I can't expect the next day to do again beautiful things. So I try to value what happens always by this kind of attitude, to see how can I gain from things. If I make a mistake, how can I learn from it in order to make my life easier and become easier, happy, and for a longer time. And so the more you live this and trying and to believe that good things will happen, the more you attract things. My mom always says that you don't have to chase it, it has to come to you. So the curious thing is that the more you live it, the more you attract things in life that you haven't planned. So in a certain way, we plan those things when we don't chase it. So, for example, I'm now in a phase where I'm trying to work less, for my money. And at the same time, a friend of mine or a familiar of mine, he asked me to work in his company. It's not his company, he works there for a lot of more money. And I didn't even told him that I'm looking for a new job, but this is an opportunity, and it's just so interesting that if I ever see all my life, I never was chasing a job. It always came to me. Somebody else told me, hey, I'm going there. Do you want to come with me? And I wanted to change the work, so I went with him. I didn't care how long I was there. It's just I wanted to leave the certain company, so I went with them. And 2 months after, they kicked me out. But then suddenly something new came up the way. And it's always like this, but only in those things where I didn't care, where I always thought, well, the things will manage their own way. And exactly this happened. And I think it's with many things in life that things manage themselves. You don't have to push it. And it's maybe just an attitude, a point of view to be happy with the outcome, because you can change it. That's personal growth, to not to accept everything, but to believe that's for your good, and that you have the attitude also to do something to change it if you don't like it. It's not like you just have to expect and suddenly it's happening. It's just you do always something. It's just that you don't realize that through your attitude, through how you're behaving, through how you are talking with other people, that suddenly you give them your idea. They take your idea farther away and they create something new that fits exactly what you wanted, with the right person, the right time. So maybe you look where and what kind of attitude do you have towards life? What is your belief? And it's up to you to decide, to see everywhere problems, or to decide what can I learn from it, and where can I change maybe also my point of view. To close it up, a short story, and how from one moment to the other you can shift and see things in a very different way. I'm from the south. I like to touch people. So if we speak with others, in my country, in Greece, we touch each other on your hand, on the shoulder. That's kind of our nature. And in other countries, like Muslim countries, you're not. They don't have this habit. So for me, being like this, and I most of the time I never had problems. But then suddenly I thought, well, if I wouldn't like this, how would I feel? And to take a new perspective also requires to take also the emotion with you, because just thinking isn't the same as, feeling how the other person is feeling. It's not about seeing only the things, it's also about how the person is feeling. And it's not about, feeling bad or that suddenly you have to change. It's just that by gaining these informations, how another person can not only view things, but also how are their emotions. You can gain more information that maybe places you in the position to choose next time maybe something between your perspective and that from the other, not for the sake of the other, but for the sake of your own happiness, so that you have an easier and happier life, if this is something that you are chasing after. So make your thoughts about it, gain the most resourceful thoughts from it, and stay tuned till tomorrow. Bye bye.